In Run Amok, a teenage girl decides to stage a musical reenactment of a tragedy that took place at her high school 10 years ago. Run Amok is directed by N.B. Mager, and this is her directorial debut, and Run Amok is an extension of her own short film from 2023 of the same name, and Run Amok just debuted at the 2026 Sundance Film Festival. Run Amok is a film that didn't fully work for me, but I admire what the director was trying to achieve with this film, and a lot of the stuff that in this film did work for me and some of it didn't, so there's a bit of a mixed bag for me. But I think I would still recommend this film because I think this film is going to connect with a lot of people, but also a lot of other people, because of the subject matter, are going to be repelled by this. So it's going to be quite a divisive film, but I did get a lot of that out of this film, even though it didn't fully work for me. The teenage girl in this film is played by Alyssa Marvin, and her mother was killed in a school shooting in the same high school that she is going to, and 10 years later she is a student in the same high school, and a lot of the people involved in this school shooting are teachers or the children of people involved in this school shooting 10 years ago. So it's still even though it was 10 years ago, it's still a very, very raw tragedy that happened 10 years ago. One teacher was shot and killed, and 3 students were killed in this incident. And the main protagonist in this film, Alyssa Marvin, her mother was the teacher that was killed. Some of the other actors in this film, Patrick Wilson plays a music teacher, and he was the person who shot and killed the student 10 years ago. So he's kind of like the hero teacher. Everybody loves him in this film. And they've got Margaret as the school principal in this film, and in this film the protagonist has decided to stage a musical based on the school shooting from 10 years ago, and the principal, Margaret Cho, is not really agreeable with this idea. She thinks it's outrageous. And other people in this film are Molly Ringwald and Yul Vanquist as the uncle and auntie of Alyssa Marvin. And Alyssa Marvin, of course, since her mother was shot and killed, I'm not sure what happened to her father, but she's living with her auntie and uncle, played by Molly Ringwald and Yul Vanquist. And there's also Alyssa Marvin as the mother of the young boy, the teenage boy who shot and killed 4 people in this school tragedy. And throughout the film, Alyssa Marvin really wants to get to know the mother of the young boy. It's kind of like a catharsis for her. And also rounding out the cast is Bill Camp as the woodworks teacher. And for me, his scenes throughout the film I didn't buy any of his scenes in this film. He kind of plays this teacher who is traumatized, still hasn't gotten over this school shooting from 10 years ago, and he has very crazy mental health episodes throughout the film, involving fake guns and I found all of his scenes throughout the film a little bit silly and not really connecting with the rest of the film. So Alyssa Marvin is, for the most of the film, is trying to stage a musical with the help of other students in the school, kind of like a catharsis and like a reenactment of the school shooting, and involving different musical numbers. And also, I think the main strength for me I had with this film is the lead performance by Alyssa Marvin, and also I really connected with her story of she's just head on trying to, I think she still has trauma, and she hasn't gotten over the death of her mother and the school shooting, and I think still going to that same school and using this musical as a catharsis, I think, and getting to know the mother of the boy who shot her mother and killed her mother. She really head on tries to deal with any issues she's having in her life, and I really think that part of the film really does work, even though there are elements of the film that are quite silly and don't really work, especially the tonal aspects of the film. It does try to be like a comedy, a dark comedy at times, and that doesn't really gel with the serious aspects of the film. But I really do think Alyssa Marvin's journey in this film did really work for me, and I think that's one of the reasons why I would recommend this film, even though it doesn't fully work. I give Run Amok 3 stars out of 5. It does not every element of this film works. It does get very silly at times, and the tonal shifts of the film don't really work. But I think the central performance and central journey of the character by Alyssa Marvin really does work for me. I really was invested in her journey of trying to use this like school musical to as a catharsis for her journey, and getting over the death of her mother really did work for me. So I do recommend it. This film. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Thanks for watching. What do you think of Run Amok? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.